everybody, Coach Maddie back again. I've got some weight loss tips and tricks for you today. And on this video, I want to talk about actually one of the Instagram stories I posted a couple days ago. And what I posted was I went to a restaurant with my family and I didn't order anything. I sat there and I watched them all eat pizza and bruschetta and chicken wings, and I had to smell it all, and I was okay. And people asked, did you feel left out? Did you feel deprived? Why are you torturing yourself? Why are you sacrificing? Why are you doing this? And I just said, you know what? My goal is more important to me than short-term pleasures. I didn't feel left out. I didn't feel like I was missing anything because I was still out. I was still with good company. I was in a beautiful restaurant, beautiful scenery and ambiance on a patio. And I was having a good time and I was laughing, and I wasn't obsessed and focused on food. I was focused and present in the moment instead of distracting myself with food. And does this mean that there's no pizza and no bruschetta in my future? Absolutely not. I love pizza. I love bruschetta. I love pasta. I love ice cream. I love carbs. But right now, I have certain goals that are more meaningful to me and more important to me than, a couple bites here for 5 seconds of pleasure and then 24 hours of regret because it made me feel like crap mentally and physically. And that's not worth it to me. That's sacrificing my integrity and my well-being for 24 hours? No way. Just for a 5-minute slice of pizza? That's not worth it to me. And now, hear me out, okay? It has taken me a long time to get this strong and confident with that belief. I struggled for so long with giving up foods or feeling too restricted, or, from years of really crazy dieting, I didn't know when I was going to get my favorite foods again. So I would binge and overindulge because I was like, got to start my diet on Monday. Don't know when I'm going to get them again. So got to eat it all now. Like it was never available again. And so I've been there and I've been in this scarcity mindset for so long. Now I can actually sit at a restaurant and just be there. Not be excited for food, right? You know that feeling of excitement when the waitress starts to bring your food over? Yes, that's exciting, and there's a time and place for that. But that shouldn't be how every event, every party, every gathering, every meal is. Food is fuel, and it gives you a response. And it's either a positive response of energy and focus and health, or a negative response. You're feeding disease or you're fighting disease with every bite that you take. And you have to be conscious and intentional with why you are choosing what you are choosing to eat, and when you are eating, and what times are you eating, and why are you eating, and are you focusing on other things, right? Are you standing up and eating? Are you in the car and eating, right? Be present when you do eat. And all the time I get people asking me, I don't want to sacrifice. I don't want to do this. Well, unfortunately, guess what? That's what it takes to reach your goal. Now, I'm not saying it's years of sacrifice. I'm not even saying it's weeks of sacrifice, but I'm saying there's going to be sprinkles of sacrifice because there is no more noble of a cause than reaching the peak of physical and mental strength. There is no more noble of a cause to sacrifice for than peak excellence, physical excellence, because with physical excellence, right, what it takes to actually get physical excellence, it takes mental excellence. So along your pursuit to physical excellence, you will become an upgraded version of yourself you didn't even know was possible, and that is worth sacrificing for. You are not missing out on gatherings and parties and loved ones. You're not missing out on your summer by not having the extra glass of wine or this or that, or not ordering an appetizer or just getting an entree and not a dessert. You're not missing out. You are choosing a nobler cause that's going to make you feel, make you look better, make you more of a badass than any other decision that you could ever make. Imagine having 100% integrity, confidence, and pride in who you are and every single one of your decisions. Because every time I speak to women, they're like, I am strong, I am confident, I do have discipline in these areas, but in my health, I just can't put myself first. Well, guess what? That's kind of the only place that it matters. Sorry, not sorry. If you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else, at least not to the best of your ability. And so you're selling yourself short and you're selling everybody else short. There is no more worthy of a cause than putting peak physical excellence at the top of your list and goals. Everything is worth sacrificing for that. Not because of we're going to look great, because of what it takes to get there and because of what it truly means and really deep down feels like when you achieve that. So take away this notion of sacrificing to reach your goal. Change your perspective. You're always going to be sacrificing in life. If you eat the slice of pizza, you're sacrificing your health. If you don't eat the piece of pizza, you're sacrificing a piece of pizza for health. There's always give and take. You choose your sacrifice, or life will choose the sacrifice for you. And it usually comes in the form of disease, diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, cancer, all of that. So really sit with how you've been viewing your weight loss journey. Are you dreading it because it's because you're associating with all these things you have to give up? Or instead of focusing on what you have to give up, focus on all the unbelievable things that you will gain by just being strong, just being uncomfortable, just doing what you don't feel like doing for just a little bit longer this time. Just a little bit longer. And every time you do that, you build up your mental calluses. We need calluses on our mind so we are strong and we can endure. So don't cheat yourself out of sacrificing and how it makes you feel about you and the type of character that it builds. And so no, that time when I went out to dinner and I stared at everybody's stuff in their face, they were having a great time. I wasn't judging them. They weren't judging me because I set that boundary. And I left proud. I didn't feel like I missed out. I wasn't like, damn it, I can't wait for my next cheat day. That's a bad mentality if you're always waiting, wanting. Be present. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy life, or it will pass you by if you think everything's a sacrifice. Choose where you want to put your sacrifice today. Choose. And don't look at it as a sacrifice. Look at it as a noble cause that nobody else is really willing to do except you. And that's what makes you special. That's what makes you stand out. That's what makes you a badass. And that's what makes your goals not ifs, just whens. So go out there and reach them.